All right, folks, so I'm going to get a few questions. Number one, I'll address this. Why does my hood look kind of matted? Well, it's because this is 3M spray paint. It's peelable off, and it's just protecting my car because I do about 100 miles a day in this car, and it just protects the hood from all the bug guts we have out here. I live out in the country, and it really does protect your car. It's real easy to do. I just lifted up the hood, threw a blanket down, taped off the front, and sprayed it on. It was like a 30-minute job. So real cool. I think I'm going to do it again. I'm going to peel this off, and I'm going to do black next, and maybe I'll do, I don't know, maybe some kind of design up there because it's temporary and whatever. I've had some questions about 0 to 60. How do all these upgrades help your 0 to 60? Number one, this car is not a 0 to 60 car. All right, you're never going to be taking a vehicle that you're actually faster than. This car is more or less a second, third, and fourth, fifth gear car. I'd actually say a second, third, and fourth gear car. The torque is where your vehicle you can really make this car on the freeway seem a lot faster than it really is. A good example is I've done second, third, and fourth gear pulls with a few vehicles. A brand new GTI. He also had done a few things to his vehicle. I took him in all three gears. The Ford Fiesta ST, I believe, it was all lowered and had all kinds of wings on it and all that stuff. It was the new one. I took him in third gear. He came up next to me. I'm not really a 0 to 60 guy. Someone comes up to me and revs their engine. I don't know. It's just not me. But a 0 to 60, I'm sure all my upgrades, I'm positive that they've helped my 0 to 60. But I really don't do 0 to 60 tests with this vehicle. One thing that it has, I've also taken a Honda Civic. We actually pulled over and took a look at his vehicle because he was curious how I actually pulled away from him. We were in second gear. I pulled away from him. He came up next to me. He wanted to do it again. We were in third gear at that. I was in third gear at that point. We did another pull, and I pulled away from him also. What cars will beat you? Okay, how about a Dodge SRT? I believe it is. It was the top of the line SRT version. Handling wise, we were zipping in and out of traffic, and safely, of course. It was, it's 4-lane highway. The traffic was extremely light. We slowed down to 45 miles per hour, and he basically asked me if this was a turbo. We rolled down our windows. I said yes, and he said, "Let's go one more time. Let's see what you got." And believe it or not, we both hit the gas at the same time. We counted down, and this car actually took off faster than his in third gear, and I stayed with him for a little while, long enough for him to look at me and go, "What the," mouth that. And then when his horsepower took over, he definitely pulled away from me. I mean, quick. So this is a car that's more or less torque. You're going to be able to accelerate faster, pull out of turns faster than most vehicles, and obviously I could pull out faster from a turn than a Dodge SRT, and that's proof in just that little pull test. But you're not going to beat somebody on the freeway like that. You're not going to beat a Dodge SRT 0 to 60. You're not going to do it in this vehicle. Once those vehicles, the larger American vehicles with their horsepower take over, you're not going to be able to take those. Probably most likely ever. Okay? So if you're looking for a 0 to 60 car, this is not your car. If you're looking for a car that actually feels fast, if not faster than a car with a lot of horsepower, this is your vehicle. It's the torque, it makes it feel faster, and like I said, you can make this car seem a lot faster than it is if you pull it next to somebody. They'll just probably think you backed off. Well, if you back off before their horsepower takes over, they're going to actually wonder what the hell you got in this engine. So this vehicle, I'm very happy with it. It's so much fun to drive. So I hope that answered the question of the 0 to 60. So I don't want to go on and on and on, so I didn't do that. But thanks.